Hey, what's going on, people? This is JT from JTCoinRings. Today, I'm having a live stream, and I just want to talk about my travel bug fever. Man, I have the itch to get out of Baltimore and just travel to undisclosed location just to get away. I feel like I've been working so hard this year, and I haven't been on a vacation in forever. How many people can relate to that? Just finding a place to like unwind, relax, enjoy good company, go out and get some good food, maybe go out and shake a tail feather or two, just somewhere to relax other than in your home. But with everything happening today, we are kind of bound at home because all these expenses, things that's keeping us away from getting on that plane and traveling to somewhere new, to go meet some people, to go do a meetup or something, right? So when I was getting prepared for this live today, I was thinking, man, I need a change of environment. I need to see some new places. So those in the chat, if you feel me, put a one in the chat. Let me know if you feel the same way. Maybe you need a vacation. Where you want to go? I have a couple places I would like to visit. A couple places. Um, Sorry about the glare. I hope that you can hear me clearly. I definitely want to visit Philippines. I have a friend there. I have a couple friends there that I want to see. I want to experience the food. I heard it's extremely hot around this time of year. I don't know exactly how it feels, but I also want to go somewhere on the continent of Africa. I want to, travel there, experience that once or twice. A couple countries. If you know, my family's from Liberia, so I definitely want to visit West Africa, Liberia, Ghana, somewhere in the South, maybe if not South Africa, somewhere. Um, I'm not sure there. I'm not sure yet. I want to go to Egypt for sure. So I have the travel bug. A couple places I want to go and I want to experience. But I've been watching a lot of channels. One of the channels that I've watched in the past year has been Ace Live. I had an opportunity to win a passport, and I had a passport recently. I mean, not recently. I had one that expired, and Ace was given a giveaway of a passport, and I wanted to. I just went to his page and I heard him speak on it, and he said the rules, what I had to do in order to win it. So I entered the contest, and I was the only one who entered in the month of June. And when he contacted me, like maybe in the early weeks of July, he told me that I won, and he sent me $135, and I took another $100 and maybe $60 and added to it because I wanted to expedite my passport, and I had to pay for my picture, I believe, also. But I now have my passport to travel. So maybe one third of that itch is satisfied because the passport is there. What I have to do now is prepare financially. And then thirdly, pick the location, airfare, and all that good stuff, right? So I'm trying my best to satisfy this travel bug that I have. Um, and that's what I want to kind of talk about today. I was watching a video last night. This new um, content creator I stumbled across. His name is DC Divio. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Now I have a couple other travel channels, especially the friend of this channel is Holla at Dre, and Holla at Dre talks about places he has traveled on his channel from Tahiti, Rome, Paris. Um, he's been everywhere. Um, well, he has been everywhere. I'm gonna put his link in the link below in the description. Check out his channel. Excellent content creator. I love the fact that people travel and share their experiences. So look, it made me want to do it as well. So as I was watching DC Divio last night, he talked about the exchange rate of currency. And that sparked my interest. I'm learning about inflation. I'm learning about how our dollar loses value. And stacking gold and silver is a way that we can protect our money, protect our fiat, our wealth, right? Put it into something that has value and something that can be an insurance for that fiat. As we talked about yesterday and yesterday's stream, Yankee Stackems and other people that was in the stream all shared their experiences. So when I watched this channel, he discussed that. Now, he did talk about the exchange rate and currency in Argentina. That's where he shot this video. So I took a clip from that video, and I want to share how he explained inflation and how it did not, it was not in the best interest of the citizens to hold on to the currency. The best thing for them to do is to exchange their currency for the US dollar. So it made me think I need to stack my money before I travel abroad. I'm not traveling there, but still I have to worry about exchange rate. And I don't know that much about it. But this illustration was pretty straight to the point, and it did help me to understand it a little bit. Okay, so before I go any further, I want to acknowledge those in the chat and appreciate them for coming in early. So let me go to the chat. Hope you're doing pretty good, everyone. Hello, how you doing? Rockamaz, always the first one in the house. Thank you so much for coming in. Rockamaz, if I know one thing for certain, two things for sure. When I start a live stream, I can trust that Rockamaz is going to be the first one there. I can trust that Rockamaz is going to be the person who participates the most in the live stream. So, Rockamaz, how you doing today? Hope you're doing okay. I have this cup here that I made when I did the John Wick coin ring. It was supposed to go with the person who bought it, but they didn't want it because of it's travel. It was traveling to a distance and may have broke, so I kept it for myself. Do anyone know exactly what this phrase means? If you know what this phrase means, put it in the chat. And for those watching the replay, put it in the chat and let me know if you know exactly what this phrase means. It's on the John Wick's silver coin. Okay. What does it mean? Let me know. So I want to go to that video so we can discuss about the inflation, and I'll have a couple articles, and I have some other things, some giveaways. I have this gold note I like to give away. I also had a dollar bill, well, a currency from Zimbabwe. So some of the things I want to give away today for those who may have it, may not have it. I also have a channel sticker. Okay, got a JTCoinRings channel sticker. I don't have many of these left at all, and I do still need to order some more. And with that sticker will come the JTCoinRings button you can put on your shirt. Looks good in a black shirt, right? So if you like these things, you would enter in today's giveaway. And we'll ride the wave and see how the vibration and the energy is in the live stream as it goes on. But I appreciate you all for being here. All right, without no further ado, let's go ahead and dive into this video and let DC Divio explain the currency in this country. All right. So this is the video here. It says, don't make this mistake when traveling to Argentina. The blue dollar exchange rates explain. So he's going to explain how you should exchange your money. I think he did a pretty good job here. Rakaman says, I have to leave at 6 today. There's a Christmas party on another channel I attended at 6 a.m. Got you. Awesome. No problem at all. But I appreciate you coming in and thank you for letting me know that. Awesome. All right, so let me go in. All right, let me mute my mic.
And I have 400 Argentinian pesos. Now, on the official exchange rate, this money is worth $2 US. But here comes an American who's got $2 US, and he's looking to exchange that for 400 Argentinian pesos. But I tell him, look, I'll give you this 400 Argentinian pesos for $1 US. And of course, he's going to say yes. So I've now taken a loss because my money was worth $2 US, but I only received $1 US. But if I wait 1 year, that $1 US is worth 400 Argentinian pesos. So I have my money back in just 1 year. If I wait 2 years, at the rate the peso is declining, that $1 US is now worth 800 Argentinian pesos. So say I'm living in Argentina and I have all this cash in pesos. Why would I keep it in pesos? I'm not an economist, nor am I an expert on global affairs, but I would say that's the reason why this blue rate exists. If I have all this money in Argentinian pesos and it's declining, it's halving every year, I want to stop the bleeding. I want to get out of this money. I want to exchange it for a more stable currency, and I want to hold that currency. That's got to be the reason why this blue exchange rate exists. I'm sure there are limitations to how much people can exchange officially. Otherwise, they would just exchange their pesos for the official rate. People are willing to give you more pesos than what the bank would give you in order to get your stable dollar. So if $1 US is worth 200 Argentinian pesos, 1,000 US dollars would be worth 200,000 Argentinian pesos. Let's say you're living in Argentina, you're working in Argentina, you're getting paid in pesos. And say you've managed to save up 200,000 pesos, which is $1,000 USD. What are you going to do with this money? It's all in pesos. You could put it in the bank. You could put it in a safe. You could stuff it under your mattress. What are you going to do with it? Well, if you keep it in pesos, this is what's going to happen. That 200,000 pesos that was worth $1,000 USD, in 1 year, it's going to be worth $500 USD. In one additional year, it's going to be worth $250 USD. A year after that, it's going to be worth $125 USD. The following year, $62 USD. The following year, $31 USD.
You see here in this illustration, the longer you hold a depreciating dollar, it goes down in value. Thank goodness, even though we're going through some inflation and some depreciation of our dollar, right? Our dollar's buying less. It's not moving at the speed of light, like these other country currencies. As an example, right here I have the Zimbabwe dollar. This is a $2 bill. How much can this buy in Zimbabwe? Not much, right? So as I always like pulling up an article. I love pulling up an article to talk a little bit more about what I present in video form. And I love when content creators share this. And I didn't want to take too much of his content because of, fair use. But I did find an article that I wanted to share as well. So let me talk about that. All right. So we have here, what impact does inflation have on a dollar's value over time? All right. So let me read a couple from this. Okay. This article was written by Evan Tarver, updated August 28th, 2023. All right. What impact does inflation have on a dollar's value over time? Inflation decreases a dollar's value over time. This effect relates to the time value of money, which is a concept that describes how the money available to you today is worth more than the same amount of money at a future date. This impact assumes that you do not invest the money available to you today in an equity security, a debt instrument, or an interest-bearing bank account. Essentially, if you have a dollar in your pocket today, which I have right here, right, or an interest-bearing bank account, which my bank account don't give me any interest on my money at all. Essentially, if you have a dollar in your pocket today, that dollar's worth or value will be lower 1 year from today if you keep it in your pocket. So basically, this dollar will wind up being just like this. Let me show you. I got this from Armando in the vault. He gave this to me some years ago, maybe 2 years ago. So basically, this is our dollar today, as explained in that little reading that I did. This is the Zimbabwe dollar. One second. Let me answer this phone call, guys.
Hello?
Hey, I'm on my live stream.
Okay, when you're off your live stream.
Say hello, everyone.
Hi.
That's my baby girl.
When you're off your live stream, can you go up to my room and check if you see a charger anywhere?
Okay, bye-bye.
Like if you see a charger.
I'll call you when I'm done, baby.
Yeah.
A daddy's job is never done. So yes, if you hold on to this dollar, it's almost like this is your money. You lose it. It's no value over time unless you put it into something that gets you interest, something that gets you a little more bang for your buck. So holding on to these things for too long and not doing anything with it, you lose value. So basically, that's what that article was stating. So let me go back to the article. But let me welcome the person who came in. Thank you so much. The Broke Stacker, thanks for coming in. Says, what's cracking, JT? Ain't nothing cracking. Nothing cracking at all. I'm just having a good day explaining some concept of inflation. Overall, before I showed that clip, I was talking about me wanting to travel. Most importantly, me putting the money away for that. I have my passport. I have to prepare for it, but it's going to cost. So when I was looking at a travel channel, he was talking about the exchange rate. But in that exchange rate, he also touched on how that currency of that country is losing its purchasing power. And the best thing to do is to put it in the US dollar because our dollar is not moving down below as fast as their dollar. So I know that things are going on in that country, so I don't want to labor that subject any longer, but I want to talk a little bit more about this this topic with this article. All right, but let me go to the chat to see exactly what the broke stacker is saying. Yeah, he says, article, the broke stacker says, silver and gold go up, dollar down. Most definitely. I definitely agree with that sentiment. All right, so it goes on to say, key takeaways. Inflation eats away at the value of money over time. If kept under your mattress, your money is worth more now than it will be in the future. As supply and demand affect the prices for goods and services, inflation occurs. The Federal Reserve uses monetary policy tools to manage inflation. Investors can fight inflation by investing for higher returns than the inflation rate. Okay. So, inflation impact on the dollar's value. Inflation increases the price of goods and services over time, effectively decreasing the number of goods and services that you can buy with a dollar in the future as opposed to buying them with a dollar today. If wages remain the same, but inflation causes the prices of goods and services to increase over time, it will take a larger percentage of your income to purchase the same good or service in the future. Pretty basic, right? So here's a chart of inflation rates from the 1600s to today. Notice that since the 1950s, the rate of inflation has been positive for nearly every year. All right, so just check out this. So it says this is the U.S. historical inflation rate from 1650, and this goes to 2000. And you see that it's stated here that if an apple costs $1 today, it's possible that it could cost $2 1 year from today. This effectively decreases the purchasing power of money over that period, since it will cost twice as much to purchase the same product in the future. So this is why we have to find something to do with our money. I'm going to leave this article in the description below. I'll make sure I put it in the description. But I just wanted to share a couple things. And it's funny how I stumbled across this. Oh, you can't see the chart? My apologies. I thought my chart was up there. This is the chart. There we go. My apologies, guys. This is the chart from the 1650s to 2000. Right, let me go back in. This article is from Investopedia. I like going here because in my pursuit to learn more, to be as eloquent as some of the stackers in this community that can talk about this subject. When I'm trying to explain this to my daughter, when I'm trying to explain this to my relatives, friends, I want to get it from trusted sites that can explain it, that I can understand it. This is macroeconomics, so you want to be able to understand it before you get into the complex stuff. So for those who know this, I know this is like, JT, I know this already. I'm here to share this with the people who just get into it as well. I find out a lot of people, especially people like myself, my family members, we didn't pay too much attention to inflation. We just know that it was acted upon us. It was done to us. We didn't know what it was. We couldn't explain it in detail. So information like this kind of helps me out even now. So that's why I like to share, because I never know who don't know. And I like talking to the people who do know. So like this topic sparked this comment from the broke stacker. So let's read that. In reality, gold and silver have been stable in purchasing power over a long period of time. any inflationary fiat currency's value will continue to go down in purchasing power. Most definitely. Most definitely. I appreciate you bringing that comment and stating that too, because it's true. You want to you want to put your money in things, and I know we have opponents of stacking precious metals. You have like Dave Ramsey, who states that putting your money in the yellow metal is stupid. You have Warren Buffett, who rather invest in a company instead of putting his money in the yellow metal, as he's called it, the pretty rock. But because we know about inflation, I'd rather put my money in something that holds its value longer than hold my money in this form that soon it will be a bag of shredded paper, right? So I just wanted to bring that point. I'll put this article in the description below for those who want to read it, those in the chat and those watching a replay. All right. Appreciate you guys for your comments. Appreciate you guys for your comments. Do anyone else want to share a comment or concern, and we can talk about it before we go to the next topic? We can do that. I appreciate you guys for being here this fine day, and we will be back right after this message, okay?
Take pride in your stack and wear it. Johnson Toe is an American craftsman who could take your favorite coin design and create art that you'd be very proud to wear and something very special to share. JTCoinRings, handcrafts, handmade jewelry, especially for you.
Okay. Now, I had some reading to do today. Usually every day, I have put myself on a schedule. Okay. My schedule is I have to work out for 30 minutes. Okay. I have to do some reading from 15 minutes, 30 minutes, depending on the time period. I have to work on my foreign language, which is still hard, but I'm almost 60 days straight, I believe, working on Portuguese. I also have to create some content and do a live stream, and I have to fast every day. So these are the 6 things that I put myself on. But today I haven't got my reading in. So since I haven't read, I wanted to share this moment with you, if you don't mind. Now, I love Stoic quotes. I love Stoic quotes. But before I go into the Stoic quotes, let's answer this question from the Broke Stacker, okay? He says, JT, what is your position on the platinum metals? All right, good question. Thanks for that question. Okay, I believe we should stack platinum. Platinum is a good metal to stack in. I've stacked maybe some grams of platinum in the past. I had one platinum quarter-ounce coin. It was the American Liberty coin. That was a quarter ounce of platinum. I held that for about 2.5 years before I sold it. Now, the issue was this: the resale of platinum. When I went to go resell the coin, because that coin wasn't recognizable to my coin shop, he had to look it up. So that was a concern for me. Even though it was a U.S. Minted coin, I believe he told me that this coin has been counterfeited or in the sorts that make him question it. But he used his machine and found that it was right. But if you get it from a reputable source, and you know it to be platinum, I think we should put a small percentage of platinum in our stack. Now, how much platinum is the question, right? Would you divvy up? Would you buy platinum instead of buying gold? Would you do more platinum than you would gold? Now, how would that look in the future? That's a good question. So what we do is I want to look it up. Okay, let's look this up. Is platinum a see this is a good buy? Let's put that in it. Let's do this. All right. Let's look this up real quick. The question is, platinum is rare than gold, and its demand is strong across several industries. However, platinum is a highly volatile precious metal that tends to see sharp swings in prices. Its volatility can create opportunities for profit, but there's always a chance of losing a lot of money. See? There we go. That's the stinger right there. Let's look at the day's recent price for precious metals. So this is something that we have to consider as well when we put certain metals in our stack. This is a question. So it says, is platinum a better investment than gold? We had to answer that question. Is it good to invest in platinum now? Let's see what they say. If you specifically wondering, are platinum coins a good investment? Our answer is still yes. Coins and bullion are excellent options for someone looking to diversify their precious metal portfolio. Okay, so that answers that question. Let's go a little further. Does platinum hold its value? Because of its rarity, platinum is valuable and will hold its value as the years pass. We now know that platinum is a natural white metal because it's pure white color that won't change over time. You never have to worry about any unwanted color reflecting into the diamond. Okay, so I don't understand that, but okay. I guess when it's made in jewelry. So we can go a little on and on and on. Let's read this. What are the downsides of platinum? Platinum is a very dense metal, which means that it is excellent resistance to wearing away. A wedding ring is made in platinum, could be worn for decades and barely lose any thickness at all. The downside of platinum is that it tends to lose its high polish and sharp edges fairly quickly. Okay, so we see if it's used in jewelry over time, that's the only concern. Unlike gold, it may not mark as easy, scratch up, maybe dent, but as we see that it has some of its downturn, but I hope that answers your question overall, the Broke Stacker. But yeah, I had one platinum coin, and that was the 1/4 ounce Liberty coin. And I had like maybe a couple grams that I gave away in a GAW when my channel hit like maybe, I guess, 2,000 subscribers, I believe. So I did have it in my possession, but I haven't purchased any since. So do you have some platinum in your stack, Broke Stacker? Let me know in the comments. What's going on, Harvey Greensman? Thanks for coming in, my man. Appreciate you coming in today. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But yes, that is what I know about platinum. I did hold some in my stack, and I just pulled up this information on Google. So I hope that has helped you out, my friend. Oh, the question is, have I ever made a platinum ring? I have never made a platinum ring. I'm going to show you the coin that I actually had. Let me show you. Because I wanted to make a ring out of this. And this is one reason why I did buy it. I have to be honest. I think it was the 89 Liberty, Liberty, what you call it? Liberty Platinum 1/4. What is that? What is that? Where is that? 1 ounce coin. Let me see if it comes up. This is the one I had. All right, so let me see if it's showing. Okay, this is the one I had, and I wanted to turn this into a ring. So it wasn't. It was this one right here. And at this time, look at the price, $325. I wish I held on to it. I wish I held on to it. And this is how the reverse looked. Okay. I wanted to turn this into a ring right here. But I wanted to turn this, but it wasn't going to be a good looking ring because it would have been a hole right in the face. But you would have got all this detail. It would have been a small ring too. But this was the ring this is the coin I wanted to turn into a ring. And I couldn't find a buyer, and that's why I sold it off. Okay. So that's why I basically sold it. All right, let me welcome Holla at Dre in the chat. How you feeling, Holla at Dre? Thanks for coming in, my friend. Hope all is well with you. The Broke Stacker says, I'm thinking about picking up a couple 1/10 ounce coins for Black Friday. Yeah, you better get it then. That's probably when you got some good sales. Look online, look on IG, Instagram, see what some of the online dealers are selling for. You may grab some great deals. That would be a dope ring. I thought it would be, and I wish I had opportunity to sell it because I think it would have made a good coin ring. You know, definitely make a good coin ring. So yes, sir. Yeah, what's going on? So good to see you, Drake. I enjoyed that video you put out yesterday. It's pretty cool. All right, so guys, I'm going to go right to my quotes. I'm gonna pull some of my favorite quotes, and I hope that you enjoy them. This right here is a quote that I read on a daily basis. I love Stoic quotes, and when I do my morning meditation and get ready to get on the treadmill, this is exactly what I read. So let's read a couple of them. For those who know what they are, I'll share before we go into our next phase of the show. Okay, so here we go. All right, let me pull this up. All right. 170 best Stoic quotes. Let me make sure that I'm sharing. All right. Now, this is Stoic quote. Now, I said, since I didn't get my reading in today, I want to read a couple things about Stoic quotes. You have everyone heard of a Marcus Aurelius. If you heard of Marcus Aurelius, put a 1 in the chat. Okay. And those watching the replay, let me know, have you heard of Marcus Aurelius as well? Okay. All right. So let me go to these quotes. All right. It says, best Stoic quotes to develop virtue. Stoicism isn't exactly a word you're familiar to modern audiences. Some people are likely seeing it for the first time ever, and to be fair, it's not surprising. Stoicism and Stoic philosophy hails from ancient Greece and Rome. Now, we got Dre in the chat who has traveled to Greece and Rome. You know, he's been in the Colosseums. Go check out his channel. You'll see his travels there, right? So it says, so when we say that this word is ancient, we really mean it. However, if we don't, that means lose my part. It says, however, if we don't constantly acknowledge it, the mainly dogmas and ideas ingrained in Stoic philosophy are prevalent in our everyday lives. After reading through some philosophers' quotes written eons ago, you might be surprised how much you can relate to them today. We could refer to Stoicism as a way of living that emphasizes good feelings, lessens negative feelings, and aids in developing good morals. It's about self-control and overcoming destructive, hurtful emotions in modern and simple terms. That's ensuring, okay, let me keep on going on. So to indulge in wisdom, quotes that speak volumes. Did you like any of these philosophical quotes in particular? Also, do you know any other thinkers and famous quotes that hit home with you? Let us know. All right, this goes on. I'm just reading a little bit more in the article. So let me go to one of the number one quotes on this page. All right. This is from Marcus Aurelius. It says, "It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own." Marcus Aurelius. Okay, that's one of the quotes from Marcus Aurelius. Let's go to another one. All right, the second one. It says here, let me go up. "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." This is from Seneca. Okay. You see, we always got here. All right, I'm messing up right here. Here we go. Now we go to number 3. "He who laughs at himself never runs out of things to laugh at." I think you pronounce this Epictetus. Epictetus. My pronunciation of these names will be butchered. Excuse me in advance. "When you realize there is nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you." This is from Lao Tzu. Okay. The fifth one is, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." That's from Marcus Aurelius. So these Stoic quotes, it's many of them, and they have many pages, many videos on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Many videos on YouTube that share these quotes. And every morning I would try my best to go up and read them, listen to them, just to set my mind straight before I start my day. But I tell anybody, if you have a couple minutes in your day, some people like reading scriptures. Some people like reading quotes like this. It helps clear your mind, helps get your mind ready for your task of the day. This is, I read about 2 more, okay? "No person has the power to have everything they want, but it is in their power not to want what they don't have, and to be cheerfully put to good use what they do have." That's from Seneca. All right. Let me read 2 more. Number 9. "The ultimate power in life is to be completely self-reliant, completely yourself." That's Robert Greene. He's the writer of the 48 Laws of Power, also the Laws of Seduction. "All cruelty springs from weakness." Wow. That's from Seneca. Let's read one more. "The greatest remedy for anger is delay." And that's another word from Seneca. Okay. These quotes can go on and on and on and on. I don't want to belabor because I know people have, things to do. Rockamaz, thank you so much for being. I know you had to leave based off another commitment. But yes, I read Stoic quotes every day. So since I didn't have a chance to formally read today, I wanted to kind of, share my reading time with you. So if you have things that you read in your leisure, let me know. Let's see what the broke stacker states here. JT, there's a book you would like, The Warrior of Light by Paulo Coelho. I heard of Paulo. I've seen one of the content creators on Instagram shared some of his quotes. Paulo Coelho. Okay, I think I might have to check that out. Let me look that up right here. Paulo Coelho quotes. All right. We'll go ahead and look at this, and I'll be right back.
Take pride in your stack and wear it. Johnson Toe is an American craftsman who could take your favorite coin design and create art that you'd be very proud to wear and something very special to share. JTCoinRings, handcrafts, handmade jewelry, especially for you.
Okay, thanks for waiting. I'm going to try to keep your live streaming going. I appreciate it, Rocket Miles. Thank you so much. Rocket Miles is a true champ. True champion. I appreciate that. All right, so I found this right here, The Images of Paleo Calio Quotes. So this is the book that the Broke Stacker was mentioning. The Warrior of Light by Paleo Calio. So let me see, can I find it? The Warrior Light, right here. Okay, so Barnes & Noble. These are other books that he wrote. The Alchemist, the 25th Anniversary. And did he write this too? Make sure. Yeah, Paleo Coelho. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. But this right here, The Warrior of Light. This is the book that the Broke Stacker just mentioned. So I'm going to try to grab this. Thanks for letting me know, you know, some of the things that mentioned in this book. So we're definitely going to look into this, and I'll share it once I purchase it. This inspirational companion to the book, The Alchemist. And I've heard of The Alchemist before. So thanks for sharing that book. I'm going to, I appreciate you sharing that with me. I'll definitely read it. Look for the book, and I'll start reading that. I appreciate that. All right, guys. So let me go to the next thing I want to present through this live stream. I appreciate you guys for still being here. I want to thank everybody who came by yesterday for my my first monetization. I really appreciate that. That was pretty dope having everybody come by. So let me shout out those who came in yesterday. We have, this is my YouTube, they call it YouTube Studio. I go down to my earnings, and yesterday we had Yankee Stacking come in and show off, right? So let me make this a little bigger. He came in yesterday and kind of showed off in here and gave your boy some love with the super chats. You also had Explore America come in. See, if you can see that. So Yankee Stacking came in yesterday and dropped a $49.99 super chat. Then he also dropped a $19.99 super chat, a $9.99 super chat. Explore America gave $1.99, and he gave a Cash App of $10, and I appreciate that. And Yankee Stacking gave his first one of $4.99. So I really appreciate for my first day of monetization, and I appreciate everyone who's here, number one, because if it wasn't for the hours, I would not even get to this time of getting my 3,000 watch hours. So thank you guys for hitting the like button. Thank you for always being here, spending some time with me. It means a lot. So if it was for the super chats, which does help the channel, helps me as a creator, and I appreciate that. You being here and giving me your time and your attention means a lot as well, and I appreciate you for that as well. And I apologize yesterday. My connection was going in and out. I realized that my daughter had Netflix playing up, and that was pulling from my connection. So through my yesterday live stream, it was going in and out, and I noticed that when I went to put replay. So thank you guys for putting up with me through that that weird moment in the recording that I was going in and out. All right, we got it says you know, I'm waiting but working. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Thanks for being here, Dre. I know you getting to that money. I know you're getting to that money. He says, big money, man. I missed that, G. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. We got Giuseppe inside the house too. Hey, Giuseppe, what's going on? And we have long live coins. How you doing? How you feeling? All right, guys. We have this saying early on in my live stream. If you go to the beginning of the live stream, I want you to let me know, what does this phrase mean? What movie did it come from? What does this phrase mean? Okay. And what I'll do, once this is over, I want you to put it inside the comments, right? What the phrase mean and where it come from. And then I'll do a YouTube comment picker. And that person, I will send out a, this right here is a golden dollar, a gold back dollar, a Utah gold back dollar. Okay. And I will also give out the JT Coin Ring sticker and button. Okay. All right. So once this video is over, go to the comments. As y'all did stay in the 51 minutes and 20 before we play our first game. That's what you will win by giving me what that mean. Okay. All right. So guys, let's do this before we go any further. Let's get ready for our game. So we're going to share the stream. Okay. We're going to play one good game because that's what we got time for. I appreciate you all for being here. Y'all guys are the absolute best rockers of JTCoinRings channel, helping me out to get to my goals because y'all guys just rock like that. You know what I'm saying? Long live coin, saying hi to everyone. All right, so guys, what we're going to do is let me close all these out. Let me close all this out. There we go. We're going to get one play. Somebody pick out a category. Is it going to be, let me know what's going to be. It's going to be foods, games, animals, sports. Let me know what you think. Okay. Give me a comment. Give me a category and we can start this game. We can do 1 or 2 games. Okay. Anybody got food? Of course. Right before, you must have heard my stomach growl. All right. So we got food here. All I need right now is what they call the first letter. Give me one letter. Let me throw on some music. Feeding the ducks. There we go. Turn it down to about 25. And all we need is the first letter. Anybody got the first letter? And get this game started. Today we talked about inflation. We talked about traveling, number one. I wanted to travel, get the travel bug in me. And when I watched the video by DC DBO, he talked about inflation in Argentina. And that made me talk about inflation of our US dollar, read an article, and then present it from there. All right, so we're going to go with R. We got the first letter. Giuseppe says, is there R in the house? There's no R. And for those in the chat who don't know, we are talking about foods. We're talking about food. All we need is another letter. And you know what? Once again, I forgot about my family and Facebook. I'm trying to get used to putting everybody in here. Long Live says, you know what? Let's try an S. Is there an S on the board? There is no S. So we got no S. Is there another letter you'd like to try? Good. I got my Facebook page here now. There we go. All right, and another letter you want to try. Okay. Long live is like Giuseppe is doing the face palm. Long live is doing the face palm. Two great minds can figure this out. Two great minds can figure this out. What do you think? What could it be? Do anyone have a clue? The best thing to do is just try to throw cautious to the wind. Just pick a vowel. That always works. Maybe an A, E, I, O, U. You only have 4 letters to pick, so we don't have many to choose from, right? But it's a food. So how many foods can you think about that has 4 letters? Rockamaz came back and said, hey, you know what? Let me help these people solve. Is there an A? There's not an A. You know, I'm already shocked. I thought it was at least an A. Even if you wanted to use masa, I think how you say apple in Portuguese, it's spelled M-A-C-A. Masa. I'm learning one word at a time. Rockamaz is giving salutations to LLC, Long Live Coins. And then we got Cons in the building. Cons, is always good to see you inside the chat. Right now, we're trying to solve this food. But if you can't help us, get to the chopper! We know you have a place in the chopper. Thank you so much, Cons, for coming in. We got Dre. Dre's still at work. He's doing work and listening at the same time. So he may pop in to help give a letter. We have no letters, but we have 3 tries. Do anyone have a clue? Do anyone have a clue what's the first letter on this puzzle? It must be tough. You know what I'm saying? But what do you think?
Help me! Help me!
Help me figure this out. All right, let's see if anyone has. We got Giuseppe here. Giuseppe gave a try. We had Rockamaz give a try. Long Live Coins gave a try. Right now, they thinking long. They trying to figure it out. So what do you think? Is it going to be a B? Is it going to be a K? Is it going to be a O? What? Give me a letter that's on this board. I don't know, guys. I really don't know. That's the thing about it. I never know what it could be. Now, we played this game many a times. We played it many a times. And I never know. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Give me a letter. Okay. Giuseppe says, you know, I think this is plural, but I can't go wrong with E. Is there an E? There's 2 E's. See, sometimes you just got to throw it out there. He thought it was eggs, but it wound up being something close now. I see something, but I know it's not a food, it's a drink. So it's not that. So what do you think? Okay, Giuseppe says, I think I know what it is for snipe. Is it beef? Is there an F? There is an F. Congratulations, Giuseppe. Congratulations, Giuseppe. He said it was beef, and he's correct. He has won 2 games. It's going to a streak here. He said he's not playing no more games. Congratulations. It's going good. My man said he has got on the board. Now we got. He says, "What's for dinner?" I said, "Beef." What's for dinner is beef. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations, Giuseppe, for that win. Guys, we hit the 1 hour mark. And I want to thank you so much for helping me get to this point. We'll be back tomorrow, and we would be doing this all over again. If you have a subject that you want me to talk about, hit me up on my inbox, okay? Hit me up, email me, and I'll research it during the day before we come on, and we can discuss it. If you want to come up to talk about what's going on in your channel, you want to talk a couple minutes about a video that you're doing, please email me at JTCoinRings@gmail.com. This is your platform as much as mine. I don't mind sharing the platform. We can all sit down and talk, have a communication. This live stream is for you and me to get a closer bond, for us to build community. And I appreciate you guys for being here, spending your time with me. You can be anywhere else, but you chose to be here with me. So I truly appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? So without further ado, guys, I will see you tomorrow. And if you're not here tomorrow, have a wonderful holiday. And I'll see you guys when you come back. But what we're going to do is say goodnight. Love you. Be safe.
Take pride in your stack and wear it. Johnson Toe is an American craftsman who could take your favorite coin design and create art that you'd be very proud to wear and something very special to share. JTCoinRings, handcrafts, handmade jewelry, especially for you.